And I'm thrilled to have singer-songwriter Daria Musk here today to tell us her story about using Google Plus Hangouts to grow a global fan base of 2.2 million followers on Google Plus. To put that number in perspective, Mashable just surpassed 1 million followers on Google Plus this month. In the past few months, Daria has played an event for the Grammys, given a TED Talk, and performed in Tel Aviv and other places for Google. And just last night, her Google Plus Hangout concert was broadcast on a big screen in Times Square. Soon she'll be working on her debut studio album with the engineer and producer who worked on Adele's Grammy-winning album. Please help me in welcoming the energetic and talented Daria Musk. Thanks for coming.
Thanks.
All right, so tell us about the events that led up to your first Hangout.
Well, hi, everybody. Thank you so much for having me. This is amazing to be here. So last summer, I was just like every other singer-songwriter, just dreaming really big, hoping that one day I could connect to the world through music. And I was, just dreaming that. I was out in the woods in the middle of Connecticut. That's where I live, and just sort of singing for the trees, And there was this one gig, I was up in upstate New York, and I was lugging my amps through the rain, getting drenched, and my phone rang, and it was my big brother, and he was calling from California, and he said, hey, there's this new social network, Google+, maybe you could be one of the first musicians on there. And I was like, Google what? I gotta make sound check, And I hung up on him. But the next day, after playing for a relatively empty dive bar that night, I checked out Google+, and I saw this thing called Hangouts. And I don't know if you guys have tried Hangouts. Have you? You should. It's really fun. But it's a 10-person video chat where you can see and interact with people from all over the world. And so I thought maybe I could use this to play a gig without having to lug my amps through the rain, basically. And so just 3 days later, I had nobody following me on Google or really anywhere. I pressed a button that said start a Hangout. I was just in my producer's studio. He's going to join me on stage in a minute. And we decided to play a full concert through. So we put all the studio sound through into the Hangout. And I pressed start a Hangout at 8 o'clock. And at 8:01, there was no one there. I was like, oh God, this is just like the clubs. But then someone popped in, and another, and another, and another, and soon it was full. And the crazy thing was, they were from India and Australia and Norway, and I ended up playing for them, and after the first song, I heard my first global applause. It was literally people on different continents all clapping together at the same time, and I just burst out into tears. I knew that something had changed, And then the other cool thing that happened was that ended up going for 6.5 hours that night. I sang for 6.5 hours straight because after I started to wind it down, after about like half an hour, I thought, little internet concert, I'll wind it down. And somebody left, and the window immediately filled with somebody new. And that guy was like, there's a line around the block. Like, people are banging down the door to get in here. And I didn't know what that meant, so I just said, tell them I'll keep playing. And now I know they were all commenting, like, yo, there's a girl singing in the Hangout. This is crazy. So anyway, people started rotating in and out of those 10 seats. And so that was the first night.
Yeah, and since then, Google has changed a lot of things, and you influenced a lot of those changes. Can you talk about some of the new updates for Google?
Yeah, I mean, it was really crazy to go from unknown singer-songwriter to talking to one of the biggest companies in the world. So what happened was really, it was the community. It wasn't me, it was my idea to sing, right? And then I call the fans on Google Plus geniuses because they're brilliant. And so the second concert was just a week after the first one, and somebody grabbed it and threw it into Ustream so that people could watch at the same time as waiting to join and get in. And that was new, because before that, Hangouts were like an underground club. You couldn't see what was going on inside it. And then the third one, that was watched by like 9,000 people in 100 countries. That was only the second concert. And then the third one, someone with a YouTube Live account reached out to me. And he was like, hey, let's put this through YouTube Live. And that made it into an embeddable little player that you could put anywhere on the internet. And that's exactly what Hangouts on Air is now. And so Google basically saw that concert and saw what we did and said, that works. And they made it into a thing. So now anybody anywhere can broadcast whatever they want for free to the entire universe, and it's really fun.
Yeah, but when that came out, the sound quality wasn't probably up to par to what you wanted it to be.
Yeah, no, so the first update was Hangouts on Air. And then the second one is this really recent thing called studio mode. What we didn't realize at first was that it was not keyed for music. It was tuned for speaking. And so we realized after we saw the bootlegged videos of fans who had watched it and sort of screencast these concerts, was that all the background music was like getting ducked out. It basically thought our sound, like the guitar was background noise. And so I couldn't believe that people had stayed to listen for 6 hours, 7 hours, 8-hour concerts that we were doing. So then Google was kind enough to answer my tugging on their sleeve to make it sound better for music. And so now there's something called studio mode, and you can flip a switch, and it's full spectrum HD audio for music, which is really, really cool.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And as I mentioned during the intro, your life has changed drastically since a year and a half ago. Can you talk a little bit about what are those changes and what's going on in your life now?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm just probably the most grateful girl on the planet. I've been doing all the stuff I was sort of dreaming about doing, you know. It's like I had dreamed about going around the world, and I wanted music to carry me. And actually, I forgot to mention, you know, in that first concert, it's the connection with the people that really makes it so remarkable, you know. And so in that first show, I'm playing a song, and it's a song called Foreign Cities. It's about me dreaming about going around the world one day. I hadn't really been anywhere. And a guy from Norway was in the hangout, and he turns his laptop to the window, and the sun is rising in Norway. And so that ended up inspiring, you know, the people that I meet inspire all the lyrics to all the new songs. So I started singing, I saw the sunrise in Norway through your laptop screen. It never felt so good to be seen as when you looked at me. Nighttime here, morning in Australia. And I never felt so alive. And I never felt so in love. And so that's the kind of thing that would happen. So now, thank you. So now I've been singing those songs and telling the story of these amazing people that I meet everywhere I go. So yeah, I think you mentioned I got to do an event for the Grammys, which was ridiculous. And I gave a TED Talk. I closed TED Global in Edinburgh this summer, which is amazing. And I had to really psych myself up for that, going after like quantum physicists and stuff. The first opening party, I was like, okay, I'm just going to go up and talk to someone. And the first guy I introduced myself to, I was like, hi, I'm a musician. What do you do? And he's like, I invented quantum levitation. And I'm like, damn. But yeah, and I've been all over the world playing and singing, and it's been a dream come true. You know, I was telling Brian backstage that you know, I hadn't wanted to like try out for the TV talent shows and those kinds of things. I really wanted to try to do it the way my heroes did it. You know, so I looked at a band like the Police, and I saw that they came from the UK, and I heard that they played CBGBs, and there were 3 people in the audience. And those 3 people ended up being radio DJs, and the next day they spun Roxanne, and then they were huge in America. And so when I was like 16, I played CBGBs right before it closed, and there were about 3 people in the audience, but they weren't radio DJs. So this audience of people that I've met online have become this, I call it the ripple effect, sort of, the ripples in this pond that just keep carrying outward and outward. The show that we did last night was a huge, huge moment that we partnered with this really cool group called Stonehenge. They're a real estate company here in the city. Shout out to John, he's probably in the audience. Woo. And so we were at KMA Studios in the Brill Building in Times Square, simulcast pushing the Hangout to a giant video billboard in Times Square. And what excited me about that was it was the faces of these people joining from around the world that got to be up there. This couple, this adorable couple from Chile joined, and I had never met them before, and they were singing all the words to the songs, and they were telling me, we've never been to New York, we've never been to Times Square, and there they were lighting it up. And so stuff like that, being able to bring this new family of people with me everywhere I go, they're kind of always in my pocket. It's really, really cool.
2.2 million of them.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It is crazy. And I keep really paying attention and folding everybody in and making sure I keep the engagement up. And it's just really, really, really fun to jump in, and I get so inspired, like I said, by everybody that I meet. You know, when you're rocking out and then you realize everybody's holding up their phones as lighters, and then somebody's, you know, holding up a candle, and then somebody's waving a hospital phone because they're in a hospital bed. That happened once. And they were just there rocking out with us just like everybody else. And, you know, it's remarkable the stuff you can learn about the world just by meeting people. I actually said in my TED Talk, I think that this is our newest human right, being able to connect face to face with people. There's some sort of thing that happens with that eye contact. And it's even more intimate than a normal concert. And that's what we've been doing lately is, even when I'm on stage, I throw the Hangout up onto a big screen like this. We tried to do it today. We weren't able to get it set up for you guys. I'm sorry. You'll have to join online, and I will introduce you to everybody. But having this sort of 360-degree musical emotional experience, having people from around the world up there talking and laughing and rocking out with people who are in the audience there. I do a lot of, my head's on a swivel these days, but
Well, on that note, I think we're all ready to listen to some of your music.
Okay, cool.
And we're going to invite Ram, your bassist.
Yeah, come on up here.
So
okay, great. Thanks.
I'm going to join the audience and enjoy.
Yeah. So this first song actually, thank you. This first song Brian actually requested, so I'm totally going to do it for him because I got to stop by the Mashable offices the other day and hang out with them, and I ended up playing impromptu because I had my guitar with me. Is this on? Okay, great. And so yeah, this first song is called LED Heart. And I wanted to play it for you guys first because Brian requested it, and also because this is totally, digital universe, all of you guys. And so this song was really about that feeling of being lit up from the inside out and lighting up all of your phones and devices, and the way I feel like we light up when we're with the people in the Hangouts, and there are these little digital windows, and you can sort of see what everybody's feeling and really, really connect. So, yeah, this first song is called LED Heart. I know you guys are probably tired. You've been here all day. If you want to rock out with me a little bit, go for it. Woo! Yeah, and can I get a little more vocal? Let's pump it. Woo!
Chest, lighting up the darkness. The mirror's just a window to you never knew. Jump a building 7 stories high. Each chapter telling of my life. Away up over and gone, our ancient histories don't mean nothing at all. Press my soul to the concrete. Soles of my feet ache with the weight of the world. Shake it off of those shoes. Real news ain't who's dying, but who's living it up. And there's a world out there I wanna see. There's you out there looking for me. Finally done with wondering, 'cause love will always know. And you're there blowing through the night. I feel so safe to be there, sleeping by your side. Red, purple, and green. Show me wanted to close the day for you guys with a song called You Move Me. And this was sort of became our first single or sort of first viral song craziness that went on with the fans. And it was really cool because I wrote the song about a month before all of this hangout stuff happened. And I was the lonely girl sitting in my bedroom dreaming about, you know, hoping that I could have a music career. And so I sang this line, all around the world, you move me, you move me. And when I sang that, I didn't know anyone around the world, and there was no reason for me to be singing that. And then this global community sort of fell into my lap. And so we wanted to engage them right away, and they picked it as the first single. And then we asked people all over the world to record their own voices using SoundCloud, the big record button on SoundCloud, saying the words "You Move Me" in their own languages. And so within hours, we were flooded with submissions in French and Spanish and Chinese and Japanese and 3 African languages and Indonesian. And so the intro to the song that you're going to hear is the voices of those people saying "You Move Me" in all of those awesome languages. And I've been learning how to say it in the languages of everywhere we go. We were just in Tel Aviv. Let me see if I can still do it. Atem merag shimoti, which got a really huge crowd. Like the crowd went nuts when I did that because that was hard to learn. But anyway, so this is You Move Me. You guys move us. Thank you so much, Mashable, for having us. We are really, really honored to be here. And thanks, guys. I think there's a party after this, too. So let's get the energy up.
You move me.
Du bewegst mich.
Mi commuovevi.
Kurakin aku.
Alam Surya Kullu Bustani like
Mi fate muovere.
You move me.
Eh, oh, eh, 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 oh, eh, eh, eh. I've been walking down, but I don't know which way to go. Feel it in my feet, somehow bubbling up right into my soul. I've been laid up, I can't